everybody. I've got a small creek today that I want to explore. Just lock my car. We'll see how this goes. This is right in a kind of an industrial area. See if I can get down here without falling down. Kind of neat right here. There's some big old footprints. Somebody walked on this when it was just poured. There's supposed to be a storm coming in today, and this creek will just fill up, I imagine, if the rain is at all heavy. Right now it looks pretty good. There's some nice little pools, and I say pretty good, looks good for me, not getting my shoes all wet. If I have to, I'll do it. Here's a little bit of a crayfish, just a piece. He'd be long gone if he were, maybe I'll sneak over there. Long gone if he were alive. That's a pretty deep little pool here. Maybe a foot deep. I meant to bring some gloves, but that's all right. What do we got? Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. Little crayfish. Poor guy. It's only half of him. I'm gonna lay him to rest. Huh. Which way should we go? I'm thinking down here for a little bit. It's dark down this way. Looks like there's a little tributary here. We'll see what we can do. It's a good chance of me falling down. Looks like some of this is quite slippery. The typical trash that you see in any of these creeks in town, out of town as well. I just got an old golf club shaft here. Works pretty well for probing, and in this case I'm just making sure as I step, I'm not gonna go in a foot. I'm not gonna be in any danger of drowning, I don't think. But if I could keep my shoes as dry as possible, that'd be all right with me, and my socks. More trash. I need to come down here with a trash bag and clean up. That'd be all right. Not as much trash in the what you would call the main channel. I can see, I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a little grate down in there. Just a little bit of drizzle of water at this point. Keep adjusting this GoPro. Surely getting used to wearing it on my head. This is really dry through here. Wow. Looks like they've textured this creek bed. Pretty nice. Water's so low. There aren't any fish, but or no fish, big fish. I saw some little guys. We'll see what else we can find here. Snack box. Now this is interesting. I thought that might swish away. It's still about a foot deep. I'm gonna attempt to cross here. Oh, there we go. A little more trash coming up. What do we got? Probably just some kind of label. Not for individual sale, 3-piece set. Okay. I like these little channels they've got in here. I found that dead crayfish. I imagine there'd be other guys alive under rocks. I hear a bird twittering away. Probably not too happy that I'm sneaking back in here. Handy bar wrapper. Now here's our deepest pool yet. Deepest in the sense of maybe 1.5 feet. As I come through, I might try to pick up as much trash as I can, even though I don't really have a bag. I probably have something in the car. Huh. Oh, I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. A couple of mallard ducks up ahead. Not too happy with my presence. Real tiny, I'll call them guppies, little baby fish in here. I don't know what they are. Maybe creek chubs. Alright, well, looks like there's no getting around, getting my feet a little bit damp here. I'm out on the island now. Oh, here we go. We'll take a step in. These are old shoes. Not too worried. Actually feels kind of good on a warmer day. There's a marble. Or, well, I was going to say a marble. Just one of those little beads. Little glass bead. Decorative. Nice to see that's at least not harmful in this creek. I wouldn't think. Huh? No, it's going to be tough to see in this light. Maybe a little baby crayfish in here somewhere. I saw him scoot across. Huh. Be fun to come back here after a heavy rain. I think at that point it would not be safe to enter this area. Well, there we go. Saw a little frog jump in. It's a nice sign. I thought I saw fish in here. I'm ducking down. Okay, good amount of trash here. Caught up on the branches. I'll go just a little bit further. Looks like we're actually turning more into a creek here. Nice to see. But I might just turn around and walk out, and there's a little bridge I want to go under as well, or a little overpass. Yeah. I know those ducks are not going to be too happy with me. All right. That might be something to explore. in the future. It might be nice to come after a heavy rain as the water settles down. Reese's. We'll take it. Just sort of swish through, move things around a little bit. Sometimes in these videos, these folks find cell phones and various interesting items. So far, it's mostly trash for us. In fact, it's all trash, other than a few creatures. My hat's slipping. That's just a piece of, that's like a piece of an old stop sign or something. Pretty good chunk. I'm gonna carry that out. That's one of the bigger pieces of trash. Now let's see, how did I do this before? I think I stepped right in the water. All right, a little bit cold, not bad. Oh. Squishy shoes. That's okay. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see, I think a little baby crayfish again, going right along there. Oh, a couple of bottles, okay. There's a meds bottle. I'll grab it, it's empty. Baby Ruth, grab it. And if I'm lucky, I might find a plastic bag here. I could start shoving some of this trash in. This is all, I don't know, that was originally part of the landscaping. Real heavy, what do we call it? Like a felt lining, something. I guess if it's supposed to be there, we shouldn't disturb it. I don't really know what the purpose of that would be. Maybe to stop erosion. Oh, Reese's. We're getting hungry. Oops. Oh, almost went down. Well, there's a Kroger bag over there. I'm not sure it's in good enough shape to hold any of this junk. It's pretty rough itself. Maybe we can just take it. How about that? I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure I want to know what that is. It's, huh. All right. Well, now that I've messed with it, I guess we better go check it out. It looks like a, honestly, it looks like a purse or a piece of clothing. Oops. Oh, of course, drop it in the water. Huh, it's a purse. It's in pretty bad shape. Doesn't feel like there's much in it either. I'm gonna get out of here. I feel like I'm getting attacked by bugs. Well, we may have to carry it up to investigate further. I'm not really sure how it opens. I'm kind of just tearing it up. Oh, I see. I think I see. It's like this. All right. Made in China. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't feel like there's much in it, if anything. Some kind of bag. I assume it's a little purse. The snap appears to go in this fashion, I think. I don't know. I think that's all I want to do with it. All right. Well, we'll go get our collection of trash here. Here's a water bottle. Ubiquitous. Oh yeah. Let's get this guy while we're here. Oops. Meant to bring gloves too. Huh. I don't know about that. Okay. Nice little rock in that hole. Let's walk back this way a bit. See what else we see. Maybe we'll get another bag going. It's some kind of decoration. Reminds me of I don't know, like a little kids party or something. Mountain Dew. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back through here with a bag, garbage bag. Here we're back into the dry land. Huh, pretty cool. There's a brick in there, like tied on with wire or string. I don't know if you guys can see that. My hat's slipping a little bit. Hopefully you guys have a good view. I like this kind of deep pool. Doesn't look like too much. I'm seeing little bits of trash in here. Huh. Oh. Okay. This algae is pretty amazing. It's really growing great in this creek. I imagine it'll get washed away with a big rain and then slowly come back, or maybe quickly come back. Huh. All right. Car tire, chunk of a car tire. We might have room for that in our stash of trash. Oh, this is a good one. Nice little pool. See a couple of fish down in there. Tiny guys, tiny guys. As that rain comes, they'll be washed down. Hopefully to find a nice place. I think that's just a piece of aluminum can. All right. See my plan. I think I'm moving towards this overpass, you would call it. It's not much. I did see some graffiti down in here. I'm gonna leave my pile of trash right here. Can load up a little more. When I first came and looked at this, I said, well, I could jump down there, but that's a pretty good jump. I came down a much easier way. Oh yeah, let's kind of scoot through here. Got some graffiti going on. Huh, pretty amazing. I think that's another little baby crayfish there, a couple of them just hanging out. I won't bug you guys. Oh yeah. Huh. Something, some hard plastic barrel or something. Aluminum can. Aluminum can. Crushed. Big tall boy. Put him here. Take those to the recycle center. Someone lost a part of their reflector light, car light. You can see a little bit when the water washes up, you can see a little bit more of a collection of junk, a lot of styrofoam. Typical. I missed that big piece there. I don't know if you guys can see a big old chunk of pink styrofoam. Maybe another piece right there. Huh. Well, what else we got? Kind of the same deal. It's shallow. To the point where I can, even though my shoes are already soaking wet, I can step on these dry spots and do pretty well to stay out of the water. Aluminum can. This creek is off of an industrial area with little shops and businesses, some automotive. It doesn't get a lot of traffic. That is, there's not a lot of cars that are going to go by this particular section of the creek and perhaps toss stuff in. And that may be also why it's nice to see there's not a huge amount of trash. A little school of fish going. Sorry guys, freaking you out. Yeah, you can see them. That's interesting. There's more fish this way than I saw going up beyond that little overpass. Let's just go peek at this. I think it's just a washer or a button. Yeah, aluminum can. Yeah, just a little plastic washer, rubber washer. Oh, I don't know if you all can see Robin, a couple of cardinals up, one taking a bath in the water there. I'm gonna keep going. It looks like we're gonna hit a deeper section here. Deeper might mean 3 feet. We'll see. That might call it there and explore a little bit more another day. Yeah. Just a piece of plastic. Okay. Huh. I like that water access. It's just run off probably from a parking lot. Oop. Haven't fallen in yet or fallen down. Ooh, that might be our best find of ever so far. What is it? A striker? For starting a fire? 3/16. Oh no. Huh. Well, then I thought it was like a Torx tool or something. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think about that. It doesn't appear to have some of these Torx tools be like a little star bit or little edges here, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Is it just an Allen? I don't know. It could be an Allen. Why would it be 3/16? I'm not sure. Is it our lucky day? Since it's in the creek, I doubt it. Unless someone was extremely unfocused. Winning numbers: 12, 28, 14, 25. If you see it, let me know. I don't see a lot of winners here. That's some trash we can take anyway. Huh. I think even when this creek fills up, I mean, we get some heavy rains, it must drain pretty quickly. Here's a little bit of a, maybe from a cell phone, just a little chip, a little card. I'm not altogether sure. Remote, maybe just from a, it says PCB, maybe from a remote control for a TV. We'll take it into our trash pile. Oops, PVC. Yeah, ring of PVC. Here's where I was thinking it got a little deeper. I might have to start wearing sunscreen. Whew, that was almost it. Almost lost it. It is a little slipperier here. It probably won't go much further. Why not, you say? Shoes are soaked anyway. We might call it here. There's another, our second overpass there. We've got a pretty good collection of branches. Could get this bag. Could we use it? Just barely. It's pretty cashed out. That's a little bit of a holder. Huh. Okay, a little further. Might be fun to come down here with a metal detector, waterproof. Oh, crayfish, a little bigger guy. Few bigger fish. I haven't seen a lot of larger fish, so maybe an inch or two long. I'm sure they can sense me before I see them, so maybe the big guys are scooching away. Oh, heard a little frog. I would guess. Yeah, water's probably, oh, you see my feet? 6 inches, maybe. Ah. All right, well, this guy splits into two, completely blocked on this side. Kind of scummy over here. We should probably clear that. Looks like, oh, if I step up here and just peek in, here's somebody's jacket. All tied in there. Huh. I think I might save that for another day. Yeah, broken bottle, broken glass. It looks like it gets pretty wild down in there. It'd be fun to continue on. There's a lot of creek systems like this where I am, and I have a feeling this creek feeds into a whole larger creek system. So this is simply a drainage. I'm not even sure this creek is named or is acknowledged in the city's creek system. There are definitely a lot to explore. Another crayfish skeleton, the big guys. See if I can get him out of here. The big guys aren't making it, or maybe that's just a molt. It could very well be. Huh. Back down to the watery grave. I used to do this kind of stuff when I was a kid. That is, explore areas like this. I'm gonna get into some areas I wasn't supposed to be in, but it's fun. I think you set the expectation low, you're not gonna find anything too amazing, and it'll be just fine. Everything will work out. Here's a little metal disc. It's kind of a rounded off washer. I got trash in both hands. I got our find here. I have to look that up. I'm thinking it might be a little hex. All right. Let's see if I can stay upright. That's been in the creek a long time. I would just thought that was the top of a pop can or beer can, but it's pretty heavy duty. It's the I don't know. We'll take it. Huh. Oh, is this the other piece of it? Not sure. Oh, that's actually, you know what that is? That's a fossil coral, I think. Just by the look of it. You guys can let me know. Huh. I think so. Fossil coral. We'll put it back. We don't need to take that. Squishing along. This was the area, yeah. I thought I saw some mulberry trees around here. That may explain the birds. It's not a bad place anyway. It's a little bit more overgrown here. Perfect place for birds to hang out, I would guess. Oh, mercy. Can we take it? Yeah. Let's take it. It's a big old piece of plastic. Ah, look at that. That is just not really a drainage as much as, I don't know, almost designed for someone to dump trash, although it doesn't look awful. Here's another ticket, a little different style. Bonus bucket. Let's not spend too much time on that. Let me know if that was a winner. I could spend a couple minutes eyeballing it and trying to figure it out, but I don't think it's worth it, being that it's discarded in the creek. All right, this was something I think I scooped out. Just a piece of plastic. Well, a little bit of creek cleanup, small bits at a time. Ah, how about that? Oh, cell phone, got ants all over it. It's pretty beat to death, so guess what? it's going in because I don't want to get ants all over my hand. Huh. Oops. Cracked the screen. Verizon, Samsung. There you go. I don't think it's going to be worth much. Maybe we'll examine it a little bit more. Huh. I was pretty sure we weren't going to find a darn thing of interest. Now we just need a $5 bill floating in the water and we'll be set. I might be asking too much. That could be something. That phone. I mean, there are roads along here, some parking lots. Maybe somebody dropped it, rain came along, washed it into the creek. Maybe it was broken. Somebody tossed it. Well, I feel like as my hat gets a little sweaty, the camera's sliding down. Hopefully it's still recording. Oh, there's a robin. Anyway, I'm having fun. Hope you guys are enjoying this, a little something different. There's a real deep pool. What do we got? I don't know if I can get it without falling in. Come on. Come on. Huh. A heavy piece of iron. Kind of decorative. Looks like there are a few other pieces down in there. I don't know. We'll bring it along. We're getting back to our starting point. Might be good to do this early in the morning when the sun's not quite as intense, although it's not awful today. Some drainage is there. Probably coming again off of there's a parking lot and some businesses this way. I see my collection of junk there. My hands are getting full. Okay, looks like we're going into the water a bit. Oh yeah, couple of cans. We can take those to the recycle center. Okay, going underneath. I didn't look much up in here. There's a little nest, some mud daubers. What I would call, I guess, a little nest. Cliff swallow? I'm not sure. Nobody's flying around under here giving me warnings. Here's another nest over here. A little, maybe more activity. There's some poop. Nest right up there. I'm not going to bug that one. Yeah, nests all along here. Pretty cool. Cliff swallow? What do you think? They build up. This is their cliff. Build it out of mud. Oh, styrofoam. Well, there's our finds, if you would call it that. Oh yeah, I keep eyeballing that guy. Darn it, my eyesight's not as good as it used to be. To me, it might be broken. That may be why that's in the creek. It doesn't look like a hex at all. It's just rounded right off, but it does look like it could be broken here. Might just be for the trash. Well, I'm gonna come back and don't worry, we're gonna get that. I don't know if I'll film that or not. I've got something in the car where I can pack that in, and we'll remove a little bit of trash from the creek. Here's more I can pick up. There's always more. I've got a little poison ivy on my arm. Folks, I think my battery died, but I came up out of the creek